Hi, welcome to yoga. I'm Deborah, and I'm so glad that you could join me today. Today, we're going to be focusing a lot on balance. We're going to do a lot of standing work. So, I want to remind you that if you have trouble with your feet, your balance, which is probably why you're here, you may be wanting to wear a sneaker. If you're not wearing a sneaker, a sticky yoga mat next to your chair will be really helpful just to make sure that you don't lose your grip on the floor. Of course, we'll have our chairs available for balance if we need them. That's what they're there for. So, with all the preliminaries out of the way, let's roll those shoulders back and down, sticking those shoulder blades in your back pocket. We're nice and tall. Let's just take a deep breath right where you are. And let that gaze fall to the floor, your lap, or your eyes may close. And all I want you to do is take a moment to bring your focus to your body. I want you to start thinking about the muscles of your core, your abdominals, your back, your glutes, your hamstrings even help. All of those muscles are going to help you find balance today. Continue to breathe. And with your next breath, we'll bring our eyes up, please. We've already pulled our belly buttons in, correct? Let's just take a nice deep breath, reaching all the way up. And then relax, release, just let those arms fall down by your side. Inhale, reaching up. So if you've been doing these videos with me for a while now, you know that one of the goals for the end of each video is for you to feel a little bit taller. And we find that height in our spine by sitting up tall, engaging our abdominals. Maybe you're just squeezing your glutes to sit a little taller on that chair. It all works. Maybe you feel taller just because you're more confident after you've done yoga. That's the correct answer too. All the way up, this time our palms will find each other and come straight down through the heart center. Our belly button is nice and tight. Now that we're tall, let's give somebody a great big hug. Open up and come on back to the heart center. Belly button is tight. Inhale, open up, reaching out. Open your body, open your rib cage, and come on back. Inhale, open up. And exhale back to the heart center. And we'll do that one more time. Inhale, open up, reach out. And exhale back to the heart center. And just so you know that this is not some slick Hollywood production, I'm going to go ahead and adjust my microphone because my producer/husband keeps making violent images like this. So anyway, here we are, nice and tall. All I'd like you to do is cross over either at the ankle or at the knee. We're going to take our left elbow and we're going to rotate. And then we'll try to put that elbow down towards the knee. You do not have to make contact. If you would like to make this a little bit deeper, longer, more challenging stretch, you may start by dropping that left arm down towards the floor. And if you want to go a little bit further, taking that right arm out behind you and taking a look back at that thumb. This is our modified dragonfly. Let go of your left shoulder. Feel the strength of your body. We have one more breath here. And we'll bring those hands back to heart center if you're not there already. And then we'll unwind that upper body. All I want you to do is take a big step out with that right leg. Drop the left leg off the front of the chair. We've lengthened our upper body. Now let's lengthen the lower. I'm giving myself support with my right arm on that right leg, pushing that left leg away and reaching to the wall. A nice long body from fingertip down to ankle. Take a look down at your right toe to keep your head in line with the spine. If you want to try to lift that arm a little bit. A little bit more stretch. If your shoulder doesn't like that, keeping it down low is just fine too. One more breath. And we'll relax the hip, relax the shoulder. Let's open up both knees to the front. Knees are right on top of the ankles, shoulders are on top of the hips. Let's take a deep breath, reaching all the way up. Our palms find each other and come down through the heart center. Our belly is in nice and tight. Our feet push into the floor and our hearts press forward and we smile at the camera. Hello. Come a little closer. Oh, enjoying that stretch. Try to push those knees out. One more breath. And we'll sit up nice and tall. That right foot is planted in front of you. The left foot's crossing over either at the ankle or at the knee, whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to rotate our shoulders first. You may stay right here. This is just fine. You may start to put that right elbow towards the left knee. You don't have to make contact. What if you're right here? Feeling a stretch? That's the right place. If you say, I want to go a little bit further, you can start by dropping an arm. If you say, I want to take it all the way, taking that left arm back. Oh, someone thought this was an invitation. If you have an arm drop down and want to pet your cat, and it's available, feel free. Taking a look back at that left hand. One more breath. And we'll bring those hands back to heart center if you're not there already. Unwind that upper body. Let's take a big step out with that left leg, dropping the right off the front of the chair. Left arm is on that left leg for support. Right leg pushes away from the body. Right arm reaches nice and long. Remember, you can try to pull it up and back in line with that ear. If that doesn't work for your shoulder, keep it relaxed. Whew. Taking a look at your toe, keeping the neck in a neutral position. We never want to strain that neck. One more nice deep breath. And we'll relax. Coming back to the center, planting both feet, smiling. This is when we decide, are you going to stay in the chair? Or are you going to get up and join me? Both answers are correct. Our shoulders are on our hips. Our knees are on our ankles. We're pushing our feet down through the floor, gathering your strength through your belly button. And if you're coming to standing, now is the time to rise. And I will meet you on the right side of your chair, please. So today we're going to use our imaginations a little bit and have some fun. So I want you to put your right foot directly in front of the left. Now I want you to imagine yourself on the high wire. What? If you're afraid of heights or your balance is not quite what you wish it was, you can have your feet parallel and you can be waiting for the trapeze up on that platform. But either way, we are on the very top of the big top. Belly button is in. We're wearing a skin-tight outfit with lots of spangles and sparkles. So you know those catch the light if you're not holding your tummy in just right. Let's open up that right arm. Be proud of yourself. Not everybody can do this. Maybe also the left. Here comes the spotlight. Ta-da! Here we are. Now, we're going to greet the crowd on the right side. Remember what a crowd was like? Whoa, hello. Checking in when you need it. Let's take it all the way around to the left. Smiling, waving. I'm so glad you're here. And then to me, hello, welcome, be prepared. You are about to be amazed. All right, here we are. I'm going to grab my little umbrella, very cute little parasol. I'm going to hold on to the chair if I need it, because here we go to take a step. Left foot directly in front of the right. And smile, belly button in. Now we're going to shift that weight back to the left foot behind the right. Here comes our tricks. Now, right foot's going to come off the high wire. Da, 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 da. What if you're here? A toe on, a hand on, no problem. Taking that toe out to the side. Hello. Taking that toe behind you, keep your heart lifted. Ta-da! And then we're going to put our right foot back in front of that left foot. I'm going to try to hold my parasol with both hands. putting it down underneath my chin. Belly button is in a graceful bow. Hello. What if you need to reach out and find your chair? No problem. Don't look down. There's no net. And up nice and tall. And taking that umbrella out to the side. Here we are, Mary Poppins. Just jump right off and float to the ground. Ta-da! And we'll take a little trip around to the left side of our chair to start again. So this time, we're going to step with our left foot in front of the right. Remember, you can be on that little bitty platform waiting for the trapeze as well. Belly button in, nice and tall. That was the matinee. This is the evening show. Arms out. 1, maybe 2. The amazing Deborah is going to turn and greet the crowd on the left. Hello, hello, hello. And then the crowd on the right. The turn is the hard part. You might need to check in. Hello, hello, hello. And then right here to me. Hello, find your balance. Smile. I'm so glad you came today. I have my little parasol. And I'm going to take a step, bringing my right foot in front of the left. Hello. And then I'm going to take that right foot behind the left. This hand can be wherever you need it for support. That left foot is going to lift off the high wire, pointing my toe. Maybe it stays on the wire. Taking that toe out to the side. Using that medius minimus to control the movement of the leg. Now I'm going to squeeze my glutes, that leg behind. Holding, holding, holding. And then that left foot comes in front of the right. My parasol comes underneath my chin. I'm balancing and I'm coming down for that graceful bow, a nice flat back. And then I'm going to come up nice and tall. And then, Mary Poppins, here we are. Ta-da! I'll meet you right behind the chair, please. Standing tall behind the chair, our shoulders, hips, knees, ankles are all in a row. All I'd like you to do is come up on your tippy toes and stay there. Now, once again, we're going to reach out with the right arm. Maybe with the left, holding, holding, holding. If your shoulders will let you, we'll take it upright. Up left. Are you still on those tippy toes? Can you touch the ceiling? And relax. Whew. Let's just roll heels to toes. Rolling heels to toes, letting those legs relax just for a moment before we start again. All right, next time you rock up, let's come to those toes and we're holding there. We're going to open up with the left. Maybe with the right. Whoa, I had a little balance check. How about you? That's okay. Left arm up. Maybe right. Holding, holding, holding. Try to be a little bit taller. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Let's roll heels and toes. All I want you to do is find your flat feet. Put your left foot right underneath your shoulders if you were a little bit wider. Taking that right foot all the way back. Pushing our heel down into the floor. Make sure that left knee is right on top of the ankle. Stand up nice and tall. Reach for me with that right arm. Maybe with your left. Relax your shoulders, belly button in. And maybe those arms go up overhead. Maybe not. We're smiling. We're feeling our balance. We're feeling our breath. And then we'll bring our hands down to the chair. We're going to keep that body all in one line. So we're going to tip forward and lift that right leg behind us. Now square your shoulders and hips to the floor. And we'll reach forward with our left arm. I'm going to keep my right hand on the chair because I need help with my balance. And I don't want to crash my beautiful face. One more nice deep breath. And we'll stand up nice and tall. Let's roll those hips in a gentle circle. Popping, cracking, all okay. Once more around. And we'll go the opposite direction when you get to a good place to reverse. Round and round we go. Once more. And we'll hold it when we arrive. Standing nice and tall, taking that step back with our left foot this time, pushing that heel down into the floor to feel a little gentle stretch. Right knee is on top of the ankle. Take a look down. You should be able to see the knot in your shoelace, but not your ankle itself. Definitely you should be able to see your toes. If you can't see your toes, you've gone too far. Nice and tall. Let's reach forward with our left arm. Maybe you're right. Relax the shoulders, belly button in. And then if your shoulders will let you, arms overhead, that makes that belly button come in automatically. So if you have trouble keeping your belly button in, you may just want to walk around with your arms up all day. That's always an option, right? One more nice deep breath here. Try to open that hip flexor by tipping those hips forward just a little bit. And then we'll put our hands on the back of the chair, pulling that belly button in, tipping forward, lifting that leg, square your hips, square your shoulders. And we'll keep our left hand on the chair and reach with the right. Keeping that head in line with the spine. You don't need to look at your screen right now. I promise you I'm doing the same thing you are. Holding, breathing, feeling the strength of our body lengthening from fingertip down to heel. One more breath. And we'll stand up nice and tall. Let's just shake it out a little bit. Take a step away from the chair. Get loose. And then let's bang the gong. Just letting that body relax. Hands hitting gently against the body. One more nice deep breath. Letting the body relax. And then we'll slow it down till we come to a stop. We'll move around. Have a seat in your chair. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders on hips, knees on ankles. Feels good to sit down again, doesn't it? Let's just push that right heel forward with a flexed heel. Pushing the heel, pulling the toe. We're nice and tall. Showing me your heart. Let's give it a little lean forward. Just till you feel that stretch. Remember to keep your back nice and straight. I'm going to show you from this side. When you round, you're releasing that stretch. I want you to really get into that hamstring. Sit up nice and tall. Ooh, I feel it right there already. The more you pull the toe, the more you can pull that stretch down into the calf and the Achilles. One more breath. And we'll sit up tall. Let's try it on the other side. Pushing that heel, pulling the toe, finding that posture, and then pressing your heart forward and your beautiful smile. Breathe into it. We use our breath to ask our body very nicely to open up and relax, to let this stretch be effective. We have one more breath here. And we'll sit up nice and tall. I'm right in the middle of my chair, just giving myself a hug. Right arm on top of left, but it doesn't matter. We're going to do both sides. So just make sure that you switch when it's time. Breathe, let your shoulders come off your ear. And let's just bow our heads here. With each breath, I want you to think about opening your shoulder blades. I like to think about it as spreading my wings. Create space in your vertebrae. And with our next breath, we're going to pretend to take your shirt off. So we're reaching up, out, and around. And you remember which arm was on top last time? It's on the bottom this time. Nice deep breath. Pull those shoulders down. Let's let our head bow. Breathe. One more nice deep breath. Make it a big one. And with our next breath, we'll pretend we're taking our shirt off. We're nice and tall. Open up, and this time when our arms come down, they'll come to the back of the chair so you can open up your heart. So my hands are right behind me on the seat of the chair. If it bothers your wrist, you can make two fists to help you lift your chest. Open your rib cage, gaze up to where the wall meets the ceiling, or you can close your eyes and just really focus on breathing. One more nice deep breath here. And we'll relax to a neutral posture. We'll smile at the cat who randomly runs across the room. I am so glad that you are taking time to share with me and Nutmeg and my husband David. We all thank you so much. Namaste.